So, welcome back. I know I was going to say the next one was going to be airbrushing, but I thought I'd just do another one before I get to that point, just because, sort of, as I'm going through the process here. So what I've done is readjusted the camera for a start, and just move some of this stuff out of the way. I'm actually moving through and putting more of this together first. So here, what I've gone and done is I've attached the stick and started on the pedals. Now, what I've also done is I've cracked open the photo-etched parts, which are here. So really nice thin metal, photo-etched, for which some of the components are, and there's an option to use this instead of the plastic. So for example here, in the bucket seat, you can use either the plastic part or the photo etch part. So the plastic part is here, is this part here. Plastic, pretty straightforward, simply snip it out, glue it in, away you go. The photo etch part is, I've already taken it out from there and put it together, is this, which I think is a little nicer. So it's a metal piece, very thin sheet metal, photo etched, and you just bend it into shape. So I think what I'm going to do is I am in fact going to use the photo etched part. It goes in here, it'll sit in there like so. We're going to have to use some super glue to glue that in. You can't use the normal plastic glue. Yeah, and I think that'll look a bit nicer. So the next bit that I'm going to take off is the pedals. So what I'll do is I'll do that right here and right now. So just to show you how they pop out from the photo etch. So we can use snippers, or I think a knife maybe in this instance, just because it's quite fiddly. So we'll do the left one first, which is photo etch number 7. So let's see how this works. I haven't actually used photo etch before. I stopped modeling before photo etched parts really started coming out in kits, so there you go. Alright, so you can see the photo etched part there. Let's just bring that up a bit closer. So there we are. Don't know if that's in focus. So there we have the pedal, the left-hand pedal. So let's see what we can do with that. So where are we? Knocking everything over. So it goes that side down, that way around, with the buckle on that side. So you actually have to thread the buckle over. So we bend, I don't know how much of this you can even see, but it just emphasizes, if you've ever done any of those metal earth kits, this is pretty much what they are. Bending metal. So if you've done that a little bit, away you go. A tip for those of you who are interested in getting into modeling and chew your fingernails, I have one piece of advice: stop, because fingernails are a modeler's friend, particularly for something fiddly like this. So I just want to get a little bit of that extra photo etched off there if I can, without fucking it up completely. Oh, I'm going to stop there because I think I'm going to stuff it if I do. Now this little loop, the loop, will bend around like so. And then this little loop-de-loop will essentially thread into the buckle like so. Now it's okay if it's a bit bendy. It's not completely straight, because they wouldn't have been. You know, they're a buckle, so they would have been sort of bent over a bit weirdly. So there we are. So there we have it. We've got. See if I can get this into some kind of vague close-up focus for you. So there we have the buckle, which has been bent over, and that will, in theory, glue onto here. So let's just do a quick look at the dry fit for that. There is a little bit of the metal tab still on that, which I don't care for. I don't know if I can sort of shave that off with the my scalpel, my very cheap scalpel, might I say. The blade's good, but the handle's pretty god awful. That's probably about as good as I can manage. Those of you who are experienced modelers out there are probably aghast at the way that I'm approaching this, but there we go, we've got it. So I'll take that off. This little chappy will then go on to this strut, for want of a better word, and that goes into the top part. There we are, like so. Kind of goes like that. So that would be the finished product once glued in. So now what I'm going to do, so that's just giving you a little bit of a quick update. So that'll go into there like that with the super glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish that. I've also started on the gluing together the cowling for the MK, which will go on there. And so what I'll do now is I'll continue to put all of this together, and this is essentially all going to be painted in this XF24 dark grey Tamiya, which equates to, if we go back to our guide, XF24 RLM 66 black grey, which you can see on here is what most of these components are actually coloured. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish assembling this, and then I'll prime it, and then we'll get ready for airbrushing in a future video. Alright, till next time.